Well, at this moment, I'm not gonna cut 24 inches. I'm gonna cut at the. I'm not gonna go all the way out. So instead of cutting 24, I'm cutting 23 and a half. So I'm gonna have a quarter of an inch play on each side of them. So I'm gonna cut a 23 and a half on each one of them. So I'm gonna cut 4 because I made 4. 23 and a half plus 23 and a half is 20. What's that? 50. Oh, I'm not that good at it. So I'll be able to make one. I can make 2 of them. Cut one 4 8 inch. 23 and a half plus 23 and a half would be 47. I got it now. Let's make sure I'm right. Yep, I'm right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut half of it because I didn't have any balance to balance or somebody to help me hold. I'm gonna cut half in the middle, all the way. Make sure this is in. This half. Because I got 20 inch. So now I want to take half inch out. So I'm cutting 19 and a half. But then I had to subtract the 3 inch because from here it's 1 and a half on each side. So I had to cut 3. So now 19. Got this right. Yeah. So it's 19 and a half minus 3 is 16 and a half. So I'm going to cut 16 and a half. So I'm going to measure that, and I will cut half all the way in on my blades. So I got 16 and a half, because plus 3 is 19 and a half. So 16 and a half plus 16 and a half is 32 plus 33. 33. I'm going to cut the half first so I can deal with it later. Well, since you can't do it, you got to put your leg on there. You probably can see it, notice or something. So, I'm going to cut this half. Now, I'm going to cut that 16 in half that I wanted. So, from here to there, it should be both 16 and a half. I want to double check it, just making sure I'm right. Yep. So, I am right. I'm going to cut that. So, I'm making 2 of this at one time. So hala.
Oh, can you grab me the battery? Right, falling asleep now. I just say that because this glove is good.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have to be careful with that. So I got from here 7 1/4 from the top to the bottom. I'm gonna measure it again, just making sure that I'm right. Yep, 7 1/4 right there, and then I got 10" in the middle, right there. So I'm gonna hit in the middle right there, and there, and then I'll use this 6 3/8 and put in the middle. So I should have 4" from here to there, right there. And then I should have, I mean, you really don't need to do what I'm doing right now. You just gotta get the middle one right there. But I should have 6 3/4, same as over here, at 6 3/4. So I'm in the right hole right there. I'm gonna put it in the drill. And be careful using this big drill. It can break your hand if you don't know what you're doing. So now I'm just gonna make sure it's right. But you know when you mess up the whole wood. And now you want to put in the middle, right there like I did, and then you just spin it slowly. That made for drywall, really. I'm sure they had the wooded kind for that thing.
Oh, the regular wood?
Yeah, because that's a drywall. Cutting the hole to the drywall.
Right.
That's probably made for just drywall. Let me read that again. It said recessed light hole.
So that's drywall, no wood.
Probably.
Yeah.
You see, maybe I'm using. I mean, it cut, but it's, you know.
It's time. Yeah, it's drywall, so.
It's got the diamond blade here.
What is it?
Yeah.
It's taking its time.
Yeah. Can you open that a little bit?
Sure.
Just a little bit, because this stinks.
Almost go through. This way it don't make that noise when you throw it. You drop it, you don't hear that. And it's even. Don't need it that much because that glue will hold it once it's tight. Can you hold this for me? Can you push this for me? I want it more even. Right here. Like push this and then pull this out. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, hold this out, push it. Push it. Push it. Okay, go. That's good enough. Yep, good enough. Voila! Now we got a cornhole. Perfect.
Where's your glasses?
Don't need it. Don't have to be perfect because it's right in there and it's easier to move. Ready?
Go.
So I have a gap of 1/4 of an inch right there, so I can basically like there, like this, all the way back. See? It's gonna stop like that. So let's see that again. Here, the best way to do it, to screw in here first. Screw one of the screw. It's not gonna hurt anything, so it's gonna come like that and open. Perfect like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. So what I do, I make a hole right here from the bottom right here to 2 inch right there. That don't look like 2 inch for me. Did I measure it wrong? Yeah, it's 2 inch in the middle right there. And then from here, I do a 3.5. So it's right there in the middle. So now it's gonna look like this. So I make a line right here. I'm not gonna put it right there like this, so I'm gonna stick it out about 1/2 of an inch. That way I can move. Now, if you don't do that, you cannot move. So this is how I do it. So Now I'm gonna measure to 1/2 inch. And I'm gonna use a square at 1/2 inch. And then now I can put it back. So right there, I like to leave it like that. This is how I measure it right here. So it's gonna stick like this, up, normal, straight up. So it's not gonna move anywhere. So I'm watching the line right here to right there. So now, all I have to do, I'm gonna line it up real quick right here. I'm gonna push this in and spin it a little bit so I know where I'm at. So I see the line right there. It's a little bit. That might not work out well. So I'm not gonna do 1/2 inch. I'm gonna move that to like 1/4 of an inch. Right there. So I know exactly half of that is 1/4. So do it 1/4 of an inch. So about right there. I'm on a little bit on the top right there, so I'm good right there. I got enough, it's not gonna break. So just screw it down. Just make sure it's straight, then you're using the drill. So hopefully it works fine, because I don't know yet. I'm gonna test it first. See, I like it to loose a little bit like this. That way, it's not gonna move. Uh-oh, yeah. Yeah, it's perfect. After drilling a hole, basically, I drill 1/2 inch. I don't wanna do anything small. This is a 3/8. 1/2 inch is bigger, but that way it moves. If you use the same side, when you move this and that, your lock nut will come loose. So I don't like that. But before I do that, I got 2 different type of washer. I got a regular washer, and then I got a lock washer. So basically this will lock. So what I'm gonna start with is put like that. It don't matter about this part right there. I'm gonna stick this thing in right here. After it's easy to show you right this. I'm gonna stick the nuts right. Oh, the bolt. Nuts and bolt. I got used to that. Nuts and bolts. So you want to put a washer in there first. So that way, when we put out, I'm explaining it right here. Once you put this in right here, so it moves like this. But if you don't put this thing in, when you put it right here, when you move, this whole thing will move. So it's not good for it. It's good. Now, see, knot cut.